If you've ever dreamed of writing a military thriller but don't know where to start, this course is for you. From crafting gripping action scenes to developing authentic characters and guiding you all the way to publishing, this step-by-step program has everything new writers need to turn their story into a bestseller. Ready to unleash your inner author? Check out the military thriller writing course sponsored by Book Central today and take the first mission toward your publishing success.
If you love a story that keeps your pulse racing, you already know the power of thriller fiction techniques. In this episode, we're diving into what makes military thrillers so addictive: the tension, the realism, the pacing, and the characters who feel like they've lived through something hard enough to change them forever.
Whether you're writing your first novel or tightening the pages of a manuscript already in progress, the same core ideas apply. Give the reader urgency, make every scene matter, and never waste the promise of danger. One of the biggest ingredients in a strong thriller is momentum. Readers should feel as if the story is always moving towards something dangerous, even in the quieter scenes. That doesn't mean every page has explosions or gunfire. It means every scene carries a purpose, whether it's revealing a secret, raising the stakes, or forcing a character to make a difficult choice. In military thrillers, this often comes from a mission timeline, a political deadline, or the pressure of limited resources.
When you build your story around that kind of ticking clock, suspense becomes part of the structure, not just the action. Action scenes, of course, are where many thriller writers either shine or stumble. A great action scene is not just a list of moves. It's a moment of decision under stress. What does the character notice first? What are they afraid of losing? What happens if they fail? The more specific you are, the more intense the scene becomes. Instead of focusing only on who fires first or who wins the fight, think about sensory details, confusion, physical fatigue, and split-second choices. Authentic military action also depends on realism. That means understanding basic tactics, weapon handling, chain of command, communication, and the limitations of real people in high-stress situations. Accuracy doesn't slow the story down. Done well, it makes the danger more believable. Authentic military characters are another key part of the genre. Readers can tell very quickly when a character is just wearing camouflage on the outside. Real military people are shaped by training, discipline, teamwork, and exposure to pressure, but they are still fully human. They joke, worry, cope, and carry contradictions. A strong character might be incredibly competent in the field, but struggle with relationships at home. Another might hide fear behind humor, or carry guilt from a past operation that still affects every decision they make. Those personal layers matter because they give the thriller emotional weight. When the reader cares about the person in danger, the suspense gets stronger. Finally, a great military thriller uses genre tools with precision. Short scenes can speed up the pacing. Cliffhangers can pull the reader forward. Withholding just enough information can create intrigue, but the payoff must be worth it. One of the most effective thriller fiction techniques is raising the stakes in layers. Start with a mission, then reveal a larger conspiracy, then make the threat personal. That escalation gives the story depth and keeps the tension evolving. Even your dialogue can do double duty by revealing character while advancing the plot. Every line should feel like it matters. At its best, thriller writing is all about control. Controlling pace, controlling information, and controlling the reader's expectations just enough to keep them leaning in. If you're writing military thrillers, the goal is to balance authenticity with entertainment, so the story feels both real and irresistible. Keep the scenes sharp, the characters grounded, and the stakes climbing. That's where the real power of thriller fiction techniques comes alive.